Right on time as usual. Podcast 232.
Sometimes I feel like we're usually ready by 7, but we got to give the people what they want, and
Actually,
they
we
know
were
we're going to be
ready.
late.
We were ready by 6:50. It
Yeah,
really is.
yeah, but we got to give the people what they want. We can't if we start being on time, then they're going to expect that, and we just can't have that, you know.
We got to have our time for a little gossip, so
Yeah,
we do that before.
Yeah.
We got a good podcast here, playing off of the Frames of Shame podcast yesterday. Some of their reasonings were a little out to lunch, in my opinion. They're welcome to their own opinion, but I'm wanting to see what you guys are thinking too. But I do believe we'll probably get to the same answers they did in the end. But before that, we got a little Timmins Invitational talk, a little Manitoba Open, 2 major tournaments going on here in the next couple weekends, Club Tour and WCBT.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm fortunately not able to go to either one of them. It's kind of crazy. Like, it feels like we're just losing time this year. Every time I turn around, it's another month gone or whatever's going on. But
we're 2 months away from the season being over. It's wild.
Is the season ever over? Is the season ever over?
True enough.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been obviously. Timmins looks like it's going to be a great show. Obviously, Al done well, and I know they got a really good secure grant once again, which is bringing some huge money, and that's from the I guess city of Timmins of helping them out again. So it's just fantastic. Yeah. And I obviously he runs a first class show. I know there's some changes, I believe, a little bit of a little tweak here and there on some things, and. I'm excited to. I wish I'd go to Timmins. The scoring's huge. Obviously, Nat and her team does a great job there in Midtown. And just one year we'll be out there, maybe in 2035. But one time we'll have an opportunity to get out there.
Well, and they made some changes, right? Midtown Bowl, They took out some lanes, right? So they're even a smaller center now for bowling lane beds, anyways. So the tournament. I think they had to add a shift. They still have that high roller event. I think you can play your shift in as well.
Mm-hmm.
They still got. Right. They're adding spaces to bowl shifts even with less lane beds. So
right. I don't know if they took away 2 or 4. I think it's only 2 lanes. I think they took.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember talking to Al about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a good problem to have if obviously Nat knows what's the kind of the sweet spot what they got going on there, and 4. There we go, Al. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think it's a great event coming up there. Do we have any idea what I know we haven't looked at cuts or anything like that. I know kind of but or maybe we have an idea who your pick for winner, like, right?
Well, the Rate Club Tour is going right now. I don't know if it's going to be an Ontario player, right, Al?
Is Ontario and Northern Ontario 2 different? I mean, you could pick a Northern Ontario guy, right? I mean, maybe Al could be the winner, right? I mean, technically, that's not an Ontario guy.
It's true. I not hating on Greg DeGrazia at all. I see he had a rough month or 2, but then he lit up Ignace the other day.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
So maybe Greg's on the comeback. Maybe it's his time.
That must be easy, no tap.
Oh,
it's like 4 lanes.
You cannot expect Greg to stay down for long. That's for sure.
No.
I mean, the one time he almost makes the he was 1 point or 2 points from the men's team, right? It's one time he makes a mixed team. Everybody thinks he's struggling. It was just one event, right? I mean, really not so.
And Hopedale was a little rough for him, or Echo Bowl, sorry, it was a little rough for him. But then he ended up making the 16s, I think, but then had a rough 16s. But
yeah,
are we picking winners?
I haven't even looked at the list. I kind of just
Shane and Colton are gonna crush.
Honestly, I you know what? I love Shane, but I mean, we've had our quota for the 5 years now, so
yeah.
I'm sure
can't be on again. So
else for Shane's spot. Colton Uswell honestly played super well at Masters there. He got he almost got a perfect there. Hey, on a side note, I was watching the Masters. I don't understand, and it's not a knock. One of the Newton kids won, but he didn't win. Like, I guess you can just be a guest.
Logan, right?
yeah,
I don't know. Like, I don't know how that worked, but I think Colton won then for that. So
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how that all works in Manitoba either, but yeah, he played phenomenal.
oh, he killed it. Yeah, yeah.
Where did you find the list, Dex? I went to Club Tour's webpage and it's not up there.
Midtown Bowl.
sure it is. Sure it is. You go to home, and then it says entry update, and then it gives you a PDF. Main page.
I can tell you-
Timmins. I'm a silly person. I went to Club Tour.
Women's.
yeah.
The weather looks great right now. It looks like it's gonna be plus. And I'm just watching all this stuff here, so that's just great.
All right, who are you picking, guys?
So, I don't know.
101.
I'm gonna go with Doug Brock.
Dougie going in again?
Angels playing this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Doug Brock.
I like Dougie. Yeah, that's a good one. You know what? I'm gonna go. I have a good feeling. You know what? I'm gonna go with Jonathan Cowan.
He's a 10-pinner now.
Yeah,
he
he's
played well.
he averages 250 and 10 pins, so like
Yeah,
his
he just
5-pin career's over.
probably throws it just like a missile down the middle, right? But I think Jonathan Cowan. I think that place. I mean, can suit anybody, right? So
Mm-hmm. Well, with that being said, I'm going Jeff Forrester.
oh, Jeffy, yeah.
I like it. That's a good pick too. All right.
All right.
Well, Jeff Watts, yeah, Watts is out there.
I mean, he's been so good. Like, it was hard not picking him, but like,
Kevin's not even on the list.
who?
But then I'll pick,
Ooh, auto loss.
No,
You don't get to change it.
I'll pick
Top
Alpha
13.
Cat. Yeah, there you go. I'll pick Alpha.
I'll pick it. There you go.
Oh, that's a great pick.
Yeah, guaranteed cut. Holy shit.
Wow.
I honestly wasn't even looking at the list. I was like, he must be going.
Real. You would think, but
Maybe Postal Strike really did a thing, but I mean, like, yeah. But, yeah.
Lots of good names going out there.
Yeah.
I mean, Sly, Adam Goose. Like,
I'm
would not
glad
be surprised if
Shane is going up there. He's fully committing to the Club Tour, eh?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. It helps that he made a bunch of money in the last one. But I don't know if that really matters to him much.
And let's be honest, he built the MBT so he can win championships.
Yeah.
As he should.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
Manitoba Open.
All right. Well,
but,
let's.
so best of luck out to their Alan and the Club Tour and the group of guys out there.
Yeah,
you guys do
They always
awesome.
do.
You guys always do. Super excited to see the results and following along.
it's always one to watch.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
the
and
one that I've always wanted to get to.
Yeah, Al, you guys are live streaming, I believe. Is Danny Vogler live streaming out there? So that'll be on the Club Tours YouTube, I believe. So that'll be good.
Does that start tomorrow?
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
And then
Well,
8 days from now, we have the Manitoba Open
Manitoba Open.
back at
They,
St. James.
Yeah. All their entries are listed on Facebook. They got a ton of entries as well.
I pulled that up.
In their new weekend, taking the old Regina League weekend. So I see OC is scheduled to play. Isn't he like shoulder injury?
Yeah, he's a puddle. Yeah, it's not happening, I don't think.
Who's your pick for Manitoba Open?
Ryan Luker.
I like that. Let me bring up the list here.
Hardballer at St. James?
I never played there.
Dude, you can't say it's not when Derek Holm is won back-to-back.
Derek doesn't throw hard anymore. He's like mid-40s.
It's harder than that.
He's a slow roller now. I see Max Gibson. He played really well, didn't he, at Masters as well?
He's so good.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who else I pick.
All right, I'm going with Kelsey Wilton.
Oh, that's a good one.
Derek Holm throws 48 now. Told you guys.
That's still pretty hard.
He's a he's a tweener now. You just throw just the right number. You know what? I'm gonna pick Brad Wilton.
Yeah, I mean, Brad doesn't get enough love over Kelsey for sure.
I think
All right.
Brad just he looks so good at Masters. I think he's getting close to winning again. So it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, and even Brad Moons is out there. That's a good one.
What's Brian chirping about here, Timmy? Is this for you?
Tim finding spares in our Sunday match group chat. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Carrie, who are you picking? Oh, sorry, Tim, who are you picking?
I already picked it.
Who did you pick?
Ryan Luker.
Okay. All right.
I'm definitely buying. I picked Alpacat in the other one.
Well, either way, because you
Al's-
picked a
Al's
guy
a
that's
good-
not even going. So.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
if
think
Al's not going, we got issues.
Al's a good pick. Al is a good pick.
He is.
Oh.
Jags, baby. Jags.
Brad Moan. There's some names. Like Marco's going out, but I'm sure that has to do with Brittany too. But that's awesome that Marco's going out.
Yeah.
Bailey, Marco. There's quite a few BC people, Regina people are going out, which is nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
I mean,
Saskatoon
It's a good
guys.
list.
do you think these? I don't see as many locals as before. So I hope that bumps up a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
I
kinda
don't
have,
think-
you have the usuals, but you're missing obviously the Van Dales and stuff like that. But they usually Tyler showed up last year, I think, for a shift. I'm not sure if he was signed up or not. Oh, Tyler is on the list. There you go.
Yeah. Shane Barry's coming back for it. Looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be good. I hope they get the entries. As you see them post on their Facebook page, I got tons of sponsors again. They put on such a good show.
They're so
in-
good at the sponsors too, and yeah, they are awesome. I'm sad I'm missing this year, but that's
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting in February. Is it going to be? What's it going to be like? Do you think there's going to be more stabbings in Winnipeg or less?
Yeah. You know what? we've been very lucky with snow, and then next week you're supposed to get all the snow.
No way. Really?
Yes, 100%. We're looking at 5 centimeters here, one couple 3 centimeters, and so it probably carry through the prairies, and so it might you're gonna go back down to -20 or whatever. But
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Always, yeah. Tim Hooper with a good stabbing.
That number is way too low for a line. You gotta have to like Tim. It's got to be at least 1.5. Like I'm taking the over.
Oh, well, for sure. But you're going to be the one stabbing, so I mean,
yeah. You could sway it in your favor for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. Obviously, we usually give the tournaments a little bit more love the weeks leading into it, but these tournaments are so well established, and we kind of keep talking about the same things over and over. So hopefully, people will forgive us for not going in depth on these tournaments. But once again, can't wait to watch the live streams on the Timmins. Al and Nat, you guys, good luck up there, and we'll see everybody else at Manitoba Open. And we know they always put on a good show, and can't wait for that. Lots of posts coming out from the WCBT to help promote that, and yeah. But what y'all came here for, the brackets.
Yes.
Are you ready for this, guys?
I did, like I said, I did not watch this yesterday, so I'm going in blind. So I'm kind of excited to see how this turns out.
Now, let's clarify. Like I said, this off kind of why we took a little while. I think the Frames of Shame put these brackets in together. Obviously, it's some of it's satire, some of it's just for funsies and stuff like that. So, like, obviously, they're there looking for poking fun at things or having fun engagements. So, for those people that were off of it, I don't think it was necessarily it was for any rhyme or reason, or they just don't know you, right? But I think some of their logics, how they picked, we can debate that on. For sure.
Yeah, and we're still gonna pick these brackets apart. Like we're allowed to have our fun too, and I hope they obviously don't take this to heart, because obviously this was a great idea and it created engagement for their podcast and creates a little bit of engagement for us as well. So
I hope they do.
Without further ado, best lefty.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first of all, where's Jeff Young?
Yeah, that's the major miss on here. It was a bit of a slight to Jeff Young, but to be honest, he was bowling righty for a little bit, and he was moving, and he really wasn't competing anymore. So I understand the younger generation may be forgetting a little bit about Jeff Young, but Jeff, you should have been on this list, dude. That sucks.
I mean, and Lindsay, I don't know Lindsay. I know Lindsay.
Yeah, they spelled her name wrong. Both names are spelled wrong, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, no big deal. No NBD.
No big deal.
All right. So we're going through this list. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm assuming they mean best bowling lefty, right?
I mean, what
Is that
else
what we're going to judge it on?
What else could it be? I mean,
well, we don't know. Some of these people might be terrible people.
you know what? You're right. You know what? You're right. Hey, Christian, you weren't on yesterday. Do you want on right now?
Yeah. Yeah, you can come on a real podcast if you want.
Christian, if you want on, just pop into StreamYard and join us, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, first bracket. We got Ashton versus Maddie Richter.
Maddie Richter.
Yeah.
Ashton has all the talent in the world. Ashton throws the ball so well. Maddie's just very good. She's been so good for a long time.
Yeah, Ashton shot a 400 this year.
He did.
He's done well when it comes to youth events, but Maddie's already got a medal as singles at the Open in 2023.
She's excellent.
Yeah. I think that's a consensus. Sorry, Ash, but Maddie moves on. All right.
Oh,
So now we got Aaron Glover from Ontario and
Yeah.
Graham Faw, a major champion on the PBA. Who would you guys pick as the better bowler?
Well, first of all, I mean, I would have probably had Parker Bone in there, unless it's the Canadian.
Yeah, I think they're going with the Canadian angle here.
I watch PBA and I really don't know Graham. That
What?
No.
He makes a lot of the U.S. Open and Master stuff because he plays on the left-hand side and it's easier.
Yeah, because no one plays with
fresh
the oil for
all
sure.
the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, fresh oil. You know what? Aaron had a pretty good youth career, and I know he's done pretty well for himself, competing in the adults thus far.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're
Mhm.
basing it off of the best altogether right now, then you have to go with Graham probably.
Yeah, like I guess are we looking like career or are we looking right now? Like who's better right now? I would be honest, I don't know how well Graham Faw is doing at the moment, but he's got PBA titles. Like
Well,
the
as
guy
Christian just
is-
said, Graham won last year.
Yeah. So,
So yeah.
Graham is my pick.
yeah, I agree with that.
Greg Giglek injured playing
Oh.
left-handed or Derek Orn.
Okay, I mean, Greg as a lefty has a national championship, but it was POA. So, like, I mean, as a lefty, it's got to be Derek. As an all-round bowler, man, that is a tough question. But we're not
Right.
doing that, so it got to be Derek.
Yeah,
No offense to
think-
Greg.
Giggy's probably the better all-around athlete.
Yes.
And it was the
100%.
best left-handers who can, eat a bunch of Arby's, and that'd be Derek. But if
That's
you're
a
looking at
statement.
just lefties winning, I think obviously that's go with Derek Orn.
Yeah, Derek just took down another title. I know Greg's won a couple titles, but those were both right-handed, so
Yeah.
Derek Orn. Okay, Mr. EB, and as the frames of shame referenced him, Michaela Eby's dad.
Okay, Sean has been phenomenal for a really, really long time.
So long.
But
Against Adam
go,
Kemp.
I gotta go with Adam. I have to go with Adam.
Yeah,
Adam's won how many 4 gold medals now?
21-0 at nationals.
Yeah,
21-0,
21-0
yeah.
at nationals. Like, that guy just knows how to win, and like you can't, and his ball works everywhere. You can't discount him. You can't.
We're biased when we say he's probably the best bench player I've ever seen. He can come off the bench. If anybody knows, he finally got a real pair of shoes like 2 years ago. Otherwise, it was just like the normal 2-slider Rickies off the, out of the box. The guy can play, right? And
Yeah.
obviously, I think Kemp is a great person to be in that and move on. But Sean is very, I guess, maybe in the frames of shame world, he's underrated because you just don't know his accolades and how good he was, and still is.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it does Sean a little injustice playing Adam Kemp right off the bat.
Yeah.
Because Sean would win most of these matches. It's
Yeah,
just Adam Kemp does have a national record and multiple golds to back it up.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, he probably, for me, I think he would probably win 5 out of 8 brackets. Right?
Is this true? I didn't know this.
No.
Did he go 20-0 at provincials as well?
No, I don't think he did. No.
Well, I don't know.
Not in the same year, I don't think.
No, he did.
Oh, maybe.
No, because he was not 20. He wasn't perfect in Medicine Hat. No, because that's the year they went nationals.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
I
right.
didn't know
then-
that wasn't the year they went to nationals.
Yeah, when he won. Yeah, it was
Yeah, it
2013.
was, it was 2013 for sure.
2013.
Oh,
Yeah, and he was on that mixed team with Bruce and that. He did not go perfect.
okay. Crazy.
It's gonna bug me, though.
So we're going with Kemper. No disrespect to Mr. Eby, but Michaela's dad will have to win another match. Moving on, Len Anseth versus Brandon Hagen. A Frames of Shame.
Yeah, Brandon, love you, buddy. It's got to be Lenny. I mean, that guy has won a ton of stuff. And he's ageless.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Len's not playing much right now, but he won 4 or 5 major cash tournaments. He's been a singles rep at the Open. He's made Masters. Like, Brandon career is just starting. Len has a Hall of Fame career already.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure he does. Yeah.
Sorry, man. That's my pick, Len Anseth.
Yeah.
Timmy?
Lenny for sure. I'm just sorry. I'm looking back at that. That one for Derek.
Oh, you're looking for the provincial?
Yeah. Kemper was they played. He had 11 wins.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Jack Pfeiffer, which is a really hard name to read on that.
It is. The eye looks like.
Yeah. It's a lot of E's, a lot of F's, and they all look the same. And then Andrew Murphy. Congratulations, Jack, for making YBC Nationals. You're playing very well. Andrew Murphy.
Yeah, Andrew Murphy.
Yeah. And
Love
people
you,
go,
Jack, but
Yeah. And no, again, no disrespect to anybody here. No disrespect to Jack, but
Andrew won Nationals in 2013 as well, if we talked about that.
yeah.
The year that Bobby O finally got Officer Schneid, right?
Yeah.
it makes it so tough for the Frames of Shame to obviously put the younger guys in here, because obviously I'm not sure how they're looking at if it's best player right now or overall career, but Andrew Murphy definitely has the accolades to move on in this bracket. Steven Jamieson versus Marco Sang.
Yeah. Marco won a YBC Gold as a singles back in like 2006, I think. He also has won a couple of silvers, I think, in Open Nationals, if I remember correctly. Steven has been a perennial, obviously, Northwest Territories single for a lot of years between him and Steve O's for the last decade or so, been going back and forth. I honestly think we play something with Steven over the year. I think they're pretty comparable when it comes to averages.
Yeah.
I think Steven's kind of underrated that way. And he's made a couple step ladders, I think, or at least a one step ladder for the Open. So I think for me, honestly, it's a coin flip at the moment. Like if I'm trying to be fair about that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't obviously know Steven as well as I know Marco. Just because I've played with Marco forever on the cash circuit. He was coming out to Regina with his mom when he was still in YBC in the limo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, just over the last little bit, I think like seeing Marco play in the 5PL too sways me a little bit. So I'm actually going to go with Marco on this one. But obviously, I know Steven has been at Nationals many a times and stuff like that. He's a really good player as well. But unfortunately, I just don't know him as much.
Yeah, I tend to agree too. This one could go absolutely either way, but
I think Marco just gets up with his medals at Nationals.
Yeah, and I think if they both played more, then they would both be like right up there. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Marco on this one. No big reasoning besides just a feeling.
Yeah. Marco moves on. All right, Lindsay Christensen versus Adrian Kiss, both of BC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, so I will say, like we talked about at TPC, Lindsay's from Edmonton. We played a couple of youth challenges together on the same team.
Okay.
Up. So she was actually at a Plaza in Fraser growing up. So she's from Edmonton. But I think Adrian, obviously, he's won, I think, 2 Open Nationals and 2 or 3 perfect games. So
yeah, I think
unfortunately his accolades surpassed Lindsay's there.
And Lindsay's really just starting to get back into it competitively and whatnot. So I mean, yeah, Adrian's won a ton. So for a guy who
Yeah.
doesn't play all that much, he's won a ton.
Adrian kind of reminds me of Adam Kemp a little bit.
Yep, 100%.
They're just really, really
100%.
great players when you see them, but you just don't see them that often.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. All right. So Adrian, it is.
Yeah. All right. So on the top, going back to the top side, we got Matty Richter versus Graham Fa. Like how we gonna compare and this?
Yeah. No, 100%. Like this is brutal.
Well, I mean, because Maddie obviously with YBC too and you challenge and stuff like she's only what 21, 22 probably now, right? So, yeah, I think it's tough to compare both of them. I don't know what Graham's whole background is.
But we gotta look at Maddie's playing our game. We have to give her the edge a little bit. Like
Yeah. We don't like those 10 pinners for sure. No, it's fine.
yeah, like
Unless it was
I'm sorry to Aaron a little bit that Graham took him out, but he's won more money than we'll ever win in bowling, so I had to give him the first round. But you're playing a YBC hero.
Yeah. And I mean, it was like 9 years between him winning, majors. So like, how good is he? So yeah, Matty.
Maddie.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Easy done.
Okay.
All right. Derek Orrin versus Kent.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, Kemp, but Derek Orrin.
See, and I'm gonna go and I love Derek.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna go the
Nice.
other way, and the reason being is like again, Adam's got 4 gold medals. He's got 4 gold medals. He doesn't play anything. Like Derek won won Red Deer. He's always making the cuts. He's very, very good. One of the best in the country. But like I think if Adam played all these things all the time, I think Adam would have just as many opportunities to win as Derek. But he's got 4 gold medals.
That's true.
Like I don't know. That,
14 gold medals, are they worth just as much as 2 single cash events? That's where I'm kind of at. I don't know. Like, are they comparable? And then Derek had a open singles run last year.
Yeah. And I mean Derek's got singles medals as well, right? I personally, like you can give me as many golds in the world as I want, but I think 2 cash tournaments with 250 people in it, I think that beats it. I think
that's totally fair. I just wish Kemper would have played more of events, and then maybe we have a better
100%. You know what it is? It's like the Brad Moens thing.
Yeah.
Right. And the GOAT status. If Brad Moens plays way more events, I think obviously that's a different scenario in his aspect, right? So
100%.
Yeah. I mean, I am happy with either choice on this, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so me and Dexter split. Timmy, where are you leaning?
I'm picking Derek. Yeah.
All right.
It's not because
moves
my
on.
boy, not because my boy Kemper,
Absolutely no disrespect to anybody on this. Yeah.
No.
except if it was Ashton and Jack, but that's different.
All right, Len Anseth versus Andrew Murphy.
Lenny, and nothing against Andrew. Again,
It's a really tough match, but it's Lenny, I think.
This is from his accolades,
and again, a guy who's played way more things. It's just, it's an opportunity base, but that guy just makes every cut and goes deep in almost every event.
And that is a location issue, right? Like Andrew's on the coast. It's probably
100%.
so tough for him to make anything, right? Like,
Yeah.
You're right. Same scenario as Kemper. If he was playing more, this could be a completely different story. But Len has a Hall of Fame career already, so.
Yeah.
Maybe it was TikTok, Andrew would be the #1 guy.
Okay, Marco Sang versus Adrian Kiss.
It's got to be Adrian.
Adrian, yeah.
For
Sorry,
same reasons
Marco.
as before. Yeah.
Yeah. You never know. Marco might win this this next weekend in Manitoba. So adding to
Mhm.
his future, hopefully
right.
Hall of Fame career as well.
That's right.
Okay, and now we got Matty Richter versus Derek Orn.
Derek.
Yeah.
Especially since like he's young still too. We forget how young he is because we've been playing against him forever too. But like he's not even all that long on a YBC.
He must be
frankly.
30.
No,
Close to 30.
I don't think he is.
No. Mid 20s, I think,
He's
right?
the same age as Bradley, Tim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so late 20s now.
I don't think so either. 97 to 28.
There you go. Len Anseth versus Adrian Kiss.
Len.
Yeah,
Again,
that's a Len for me as well.
Same reasons as before. He's just competed in way more things, and he's consistently done so well. And we don't see Adrian enough. Adrian's done a ton.
He's coming
But-
back. That's good.
Yeah,
I think he lives on the island too, right?
Oh, he's playing for the Venom, I believe.
Yeah, but I think he comes in off the island.
Wow.
Doesn't have a bowling alley nearby him, from my understanding. Maybe that's changed now, but so that even gives you
Right.
more of an idea of his commitment on that, right?
yeah.
So
And so now Len versus Derek Orn.
Lenny, because Lenny's won. He's won an open singles or national singles with the Masters, right?
Yeah.
He's won. Only you know more than I do, but I know he's definitely won 2 Reginas.
He's won 4 majors.
Okay, so there's our answer there then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Lenny.
So we did come to the same conclusion as the Frames of Shame.
Oh, Christian had it. There you go.
Christian,
Good evening, everyone.
CEO of the Two Pins.
You already know it.
How do you feel smarter?
No.
Oh, well, you're just done. All right.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so Lenny, the best lefty.
Yeah. I feel like we're not going to hit as many here. We're not going to do all their brackets. Should we do the bald bracket though?
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
Yes,
thanks for the honor of this yesterday. I'm gonna be wiped out first round this time.
Also, I just want to say, you guys were like way too nice to the Frames of Shame people. Like,
It's early.
you guys
We
were
have
really
to.
easy on them.
Yeah, it's early.
Oh,
early.
don't you
Tyler-
worry, Christian.
And Tyler
Well,
technically doesn't have. He still has hair. He just shaved.
Why
it.
is Tyler who?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, you should have Bradley on there.
Okay, all right. We're gonna rip through this.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Derek Holm versus Aaron King.
Derek Holm done. Next.
This is a vote. This is a vote. Do you guys concur?
Yeah. Yes. I
Yeah. Okay, easy. Dan Taylor versus Tyler. Tyler still has hair, so I
Dan
feel Tyler's
Taylor.
out.
Yes. See ya.
Scott Wiseman versus Danny fucking Gombach. It's obviously Danny.
Daddy. Too bad, Dad. See ya. Daddy it is.
Len Anseth versus
Len
Dexter.
Anseth.
No,
For all
actually,
the for
because hear me out. And Lenny's won a singles and 2 and 4 things, but you won
4 majors, yeah.
4 golds and 2 and a player of the year. Lenny has played. How many player years do you have?
He has 1. Yeah.
So
That's right,
even on
too.
Player of the Years, I have 4
Yeah.
golds and 2 majors.
Do we
He's
know
got
how many
4
goals
majors.
Lenny has?
Golds.
Does he have any?
Robert, if you look at the brackets there, you just gotta blow it up for yourself, bud. Lenny has. I know he has 1 goal for sure.
Okay, so one gold versus Dexter's 4 golds, but then
Yeah.
4 majors against Dexter's 2 majors, and they both have a player of the year. This is closer than we think.
Yes.
But
Well, good thing there's
Dexter-
3 of us now because I'm
Dexter
out of
is-
here.
I agree with Dexter just on the fact that Len Anseth is going to be in the Hall of Fame. It's Len at the moment. Dexter's probably going to pass him, but as of right now, I think Len has the career.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that in 2019 we played against him. That was his rookie year at the Open.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Like, Masters, obviously, it's a huge thing, right? So, yeah, that's fine. I'm good with Lenny.
Robert, your question, where's Shelby? We didn't make these lists. This was
Shelby's there.
Yeah.
is he
Bobby
in the- oh,
Kite
he is.
versus
Okay,
Shelby.
Good. All right. Bobby, love you, buddy. Gotta be. I think it's Shelby.
Yeah, Shelby. Is
Yeah,
the one.
like I'm sorry. So this is where I have a bone to pick with Frames of Shame. Picking Bobby Kite over Shelby Crest. Maybe they don't know, but like Shelby just won Masters. He has the Heritage Traditional. He's won. He's been on TSNs. He's like Bobby's still up and coming compared to where Shelby has been.
Yeah.
Is my
And
opinion.
that's
They
no
picked Bobby?
knock on Bobby.
Yeah, they picked Bobby. Yeah. Kristen even knows. Okay.
Well, it was just now I'm confused on like where they were heading with this whole thing.
Favoritism.
Lonnie Akers versus Cody Steer.
Lonnie.
That has to be Lonnie.
Yeah,
Love you, Cody.
Lonnie, 100%.
Cody would agree too.
Yeah, Scotty Barber versus Mike LeCousier.
Scotty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, so Mike has 1 gold and 1 WCBT like tour
Tour
championship.
finals. Yeah,
Yeah, and then Scotty has obviously his TPC, and he has all their golds that overlap that. It's just to be fair with everybody on that.
yeah. Scotty has quite a few accolades.
The next one. Well, Jeff
Robbie
doesn't.
Wilson versus Jeff Wilson.
Yeah, I
Jeff
have never seen Jeff throw a ball.
So Jeff, I think he might have came back now, but I don't know. I don't quote me on that. But Jeff, I understand he hasn't played since YBC. Otherwise,
All right, Robbie Wolfson as an active player.
Well,
All
Jeff
right.
Wilson is lawn bowler, right?
No,
He-
he's
Jeff
the one that
Wilson?
coaches. He's
Oh.
been like the perennial.
No, Jeff or Greg. Oh, that's Greg Wilson.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Jeff Wilson is the perennial like ladies coach for a Masters tournament division.
Oh,
Christian,
okay.
he's Pam's husband. That's how everybody
Yeah.
knows him.
Okay. Pam's husband.
And he's probably
Yeah.
honestly one of the most accoladed coaches down in Calgary, Alberta at the moment.
Yeah,
So he's very
for
good
sure.
what he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys for filling me in.
No worries, no worries. It is best bald bowler, and unfortunately,
just
Jeff
say-
doesn't meet the bowler requirement.
Why is it that bald people are so attractive?
Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm looking at the one, like the third one on the right, and I almost puked. Like I don't know what he's doing with his hand there, but I don't know if this is allowed to be on podcast. Like, let's just bring that up.
Oh,
All right. Derek Holm versus Dan Taylor.
It's got to be D home, right?
It's got to be.
Yeah.
He's been absolutely incredible over the last like 3 or 4 years for sure, and he was great before that. But this run he's been on has
Yeah.
been awesome. So
Back-to-back
Derek Holm for me.
Manitoba Open champion.
yeah,
Obviously, singles title.
yeah. Derek Holm for sure.
I agree
Danny
with that.
Gomback versus Lenny. Len.
It's Len.
I love
Sorry,
Danny,
Danny.
but like Len has been consistently great.
I don't even
for
think
a very long
Danny's
time.
bowling anymore either right now at the moment.
I don't think
he might
is
be.
either.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So again, not active. And my
Um,
guy's not bowling.
Shelby Crest versus Lonnie Akers.
Okay, so let's dive down into this. Shelby's made a CBC or TSN before.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many majors? Is it one?
He's at one.
Just
and Lonnie
one.
has two.
Yeah.
Lonnie has
Lonnie's
two.
got two. Okay.
Okay.
And Lonnie's
Shelby's
been
one.
on TSN too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I don't know. He's won a Masters singles gold.
Lonnie has.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Shelby
Shelby's won
was
a couple open golds, right?
I think he's won 2 open goals. I think maybe
And a
one.
Masters
and one
gold.
Masters gold.
I think he's only won 1 open goal with you. Maybe Carrie. Maybe 2.
With Dexter. Oh, he
No, no.
won an open gold with me. Yes,
Yeah, I don't. He could have had one. I know he has. I know he has a silver for sure.
I think he won a gold with Brad Sinclair and Gino and those guys, right?
I think they lost that year.
Oh, okay.
I think they lost to Nova Scotia that year. It was in. That's gonna bug me now. But
Right.
It was in Mount Pearl. I think it was like 05 or 06. There we go. Let me pull it up here.
Timmy looking into this.
Okay, so and I don't think he was on the team with Lawrence when Lawrence banged out in Bonnie Doon.
I don't know. Not too sure.
I know. I think he has a silver in singles.
So are we saying Lonnie?
Yeah. So they lost to Nova Scotia, double knockout. They lost to Nova Scotia in 2006. I mean, great for Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Gino was on that team. Lawrence, Pizzy, Diggy, Asen.
Tim, they
Oh,
lost.
okay.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm leaning towards Lonnie.
Yeah.
We got roughly
that
the same
is
stuff, but
a really close battle. But yeah, I'm going to say Lonnie because Shelby's a big dude, but Lonnie could literally kill you.
not anymore. He's behind the desk now, I think.
Oh, he also know how to hide a body.
Yeah. He's
And
a big
a shiv.
He's a pooty cat now.
All right, Lonnie, moving on. So we got Scotty Barber versus Rob Wolfson.
Robbie. Sorry, Robbie.
Yeah.
Scotty.
Yeah.
What do you think, Christian? What's going on here? What are your thoughts?
I mean, like, I think a lot of my perspective for these people is just like from when I've observed them within the past like 4 years, and
Totally.
I mean, like, yeah, just like I'd agree with Scott.
And you know what? Frankly, if we're looking at this by, today, is very different than us looking at everything collectively as a whole, too, right? But
Yeah, for sure. All right, I agree. Scotty Barber.
okay.
All right, D Home versus Lena and Seth.
Okay, so Derek has one of each medal as an open single. Okay. And I know I think he has another medal in there with mixed team, maybe. And then
He's got 3 cash wins.
3 cash wins. Okay. And what was his Masters? Masters, he had a silver or a bronze for Masters?
Well, he got a silver or a bronze with us, right? Or a silver with us?
Bronze with us. Yeah, but the singles, though. The singles.
Oh,
I forget. I think he got bronze. I think he got bronze because I think, yeah. Anyway, so he has 4 singles medals at nationals, and 1 would be in gold and 3 cash. Let's say that, right?
Yeah.
And then Lenny has 4 cash wins and a Masters single. And I don't know honestly. Singles nothing. Okay, so they both have singles. And they're in something, and then they have Lenny has 1 more cash win, but Derek has more medal singles.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Lenny has a player of the year as well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then maybe that's the turning point on that. Very equal, I think. Just
I think that's a coin flip. These 2 guys.
Yeah.
Do we give Home the edge because he's still active?
I think that's valid enough.
and like his last couple of years have been insane.
Yeah.
So
And Lenny's left-handed, right? I mean, that just
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a knock. So
and
yeah,
he can't win
See-
twice.
I vote for D.
Oh, that was the frame to shame. That's why you moved on last time, Dexter.
Yeah, I agree. Get the fuck out of here. Derek Holm, let's go.
Nice. Lonnie Akers versus Scotty Barber. It's Lonnie, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Lonnie has more cash wins,
Yeah.
but that's my major thought.
Yeah, I think it is Lonnie. But again, I think that would be a good fight.
Yeah. Like a physical fight.
Oh, 100%.
I like it. You guys have any opposing thoughts before we move on?
So it's Derek and Lonnie.
And Lonnie.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's I
That's
think it's in
Derek.
Derek's hands there.
Yeah.
Yeah. D home taking down a title. Look at that.
Congrats,
What did
Derek.
Frames of Shame? What did Frames of Shame have there?
Me. It was this guy.
Oh, they got you through there.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah,
did
he-
wear their
he-
jersey once. I don't know why you were a sellout, but I mean that's cool.
I was gonna
he
break
broke
the
the
curse.
jinx on that shirt. That's what
No, he
happened.
did. He
Nope,
didn't.
I didn't.
Oh,
That's basically the only cut I've missed in almost a decade.
well, it is jinx then.
Uh,
Okay, we're gonna skip their last two. Thanks for coming along with that one, but here's the major one that we're gonna do. We got the Frames of Shame crew.
Oh fuck.
And lucky enough, Christian, you have a bye right off the bat.
Let's
so
go.
does Maria. Luck of the draw.
Yeah. You know how it is.
Rylan versus Isaac.
right.
Here, so I just got some word from Maria. They did their entire bracket based on vibes. So we want to do this one vibes based.
I win on
Wow.
vibes. Let's go. Love it.
If we're doing bowlers, it's Rylan over Isaac all day. No
I mean,
disrespect
yeah,
to
yeah.
Isaac, but
The only thing that Isaac has, he's kind of the creator of this, right? So
Yeah, like he's like the whole reason why Frames of Shame exists in the first place. So you almost got to give him a pass if it's vibes based the whole way.
Are
Yeah,
we
no.
doing this vibes based?
then nobody
I
wins.
thought,
Yeah,
I thought
like,
this was bowler. This is
Yeah.
bowler. Who is
Okay,
the best bowler? in Frames of Shame?
let's do a bowler one and then let's do it as vibes.
Okay, for sure. We'll do bowler first. It's
All right,
Rylan.
let's rattle this off. Rylan, let's go.
yeah.
Kayla, Jack.
Who's Kalia?
Kalia
Oh,
How did-
isn't a part of Frames of
How
Shame.
the hell did you get the last name right?
Wow.
but not Kayla.
spell check didn't work on that one. I don't know.
All right. Love you, Kala. It's Jack. But both of you have made major strides, and I'm proud of both of you. All right.
Brandon versus Ashton.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon. Jeremiah versus Julie.
Jeremiah, you're getting real close, buddy. Julie's
I
got a
think it's
ton of
Julie.
gold medals.
Yeah. Christian versus Rylan.
See ya,
I mean-
Christian.
You know, maybe like 1 in 1,000 times I win that one.
Yeah, maybe. I've seen Rylan throw some pretty shitty balls, but Rylan's got a few accolades on you for the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, in all aspects.
Maria versus Brandon.
Brandon. Gold
And
medal?
then we got
This year.
Rylan versus Jack. Rylan versus Jack.
Right. still.
And then Brandon versus Julie.
Oh, Brandon's
Julie.
been so good, but Julie's got so many gold medals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta stick with Julie at the moment, but Brandon's right there.
And then Rylan versus Julie for the final.
Okay, so he has 2 wins, but it's really 1, right? Because the Spring River was not on tour at that time, right?
True. It was over. It was quite a few entries though.
I think it was
Yeah.
150, 140, something like that.
And in all fairness, like the other ones, like when we're talking about Lenny and those ones, like there's a bunch that have won before it was WCBT either. So like,
Yeah.
I don't
So
really.
Two and a national master, so it's 3.
And 2 perfect games.
Yeah, 1. I mean, 2. Both of them are like, don't want to knock it, but one was a pre-bowl and then one was 5 universe one.
Big gamer.
Yeah, I know. I get
So-
like one got shown, and then Julie's won 3 national golds.
So, like, are we gonna preface this over like overall accolades or just like objective bowling skill?
We like to have some facts behind it, I
A
guess.
little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I mean, like, Julie's open run is like
Still
I mean,
going.
Like, it's still going, but it already is generational.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I truly think if you're to say the careers are over right now, Julie would be the best Frames of Shame player in the records.
Yeah.
I think so, and that's really respective to like being respectful to Rylan, because Rylan,
Boy.
he's gonna he easily could be the next one to be higher than anybody else.
Boy, he's still got tons of time in his career, and like Rylan's one of the best out there at the moment. But you got to give props to Julie's career so far.
I just look at it like everybody talks about the Manitoba ladies and how amazing they were, and the Alberta Edmonton ladies won 3 in a row similar to them, right? And that's how I kind of view that. And obviously, Julie's been all-star at nationals before and all-star provincials. She's very underrated, I guess, in my opinion, on her stuff, right? So,
yeah. All right, Julie wins on talent alone. Okay, let's go vibes. Rylan over Isaac.
Rylan.
Yeah, so ooh.
That is really tough.
Honestly, I madly want to screw people over on this, just because I know it's gonna create a stir.
That's a tough one.
Like Isaac did create the Frames of Shame, so like, does he not just win on that alone?
No, because then now we're trolling him if we don't.
But Rollins just swinging hammers, you know.
That's true. True.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave this in Christian's hands.
Yeah.
For Rylan and Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
You got to look at who you think on vibes only you can beat, because
like,
you're
is
going
it
to play
like vibes on the lanes,
in general.
or
Who
just
do you
like just
most?
in,
Like basically, who do you like?
who do I
most?
like?
Yeah.
Okay, let's. I mean,
And either
Christian
way
doesn't
you
want to be
lose,
on
like,
podcast
think about
anymore.
this, Christian. If you don't pick Isaac, you're off. No longer part of the brand. And if you pick Rylan, I'm sure he's going to bring out the race card. And then
I have my answer, by the way.
Okay, let's hear it.
Like, I think for me it has to be Isaac, just because like going back, like just overall like my friendship with Isaac, like I was kind of like we were on a doubles team together in YBC a couple years ago, and that was kind of the same year where like the whole idea of Frames of Shame and whatnot happened. So yeah, I think you got to give it to Isaac for that.
There you
All
go.
right, Isaac,
Isaac.
it is.
All right, so Christian likes Isaac more. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Jack versus Kalia.
Oh, yeah. God damn it. I would say Jack, right?
Yeah,
Jack?
I think Jack has more personality for sure.
Yeah. Sorry, Kayla. You're getting there.
Yeah. Maybe if she dyed her hair.
Yeah. I mean, the last name helps because Jeremy's pretty awesome. But doesn't get her over the hump, I think.
Yeah. Okay, Jack, it is. The next one's really
Yeah,
easy.
sorry,
Brandon.
Christian, who'd be your choice, Christian?
Kayla, because we're doing green and gold.
There you
Okay.
go.
Well, I
And,
guess
and
you're
I already know
All
the
right.
vibes are going to be high there.
So Christian can be bought. Good to know. Okay,
Brandon and Ashton.
Brandon. I love Ashton, but okay. As a bowler, Brandon, he gets pissy, but he doesn't get Ashton pissy.
Okay.
You guys do not know.
I don't want to be mean about this, but
Then don't. it's really that easy.
I don't
You
want
do want to be mean about it. Like that's what you're trying to say.
yeah.
Ashton,
know.
I love Ashton, and me and Ashton have a good friendship, and we can joke all the time. If we're talking about bowling vibes, Brandon, it's got to be.
Let me put it this way. I dumped Ashton off my team on Sunday. Love Ashton, but it literally raised my average by 30. Right? And that's all about vibes, right? I mean, that's so. I mean, if you're going by vibes, yeah, Ashton, you're out. 100%.
Christian.
Sorry,
Christian.
Ashton.
Aw.
Oh, I'm not even gonna put my 2 cents in here. Tough one, Ashton. Jeremiah versus Julie.
Julie.
Okay. I love
Jeremiah's putting out vibes lately, guys. He's really
Jeremiah.
growing into
Jeremiah's my guy on my team, so I mean, I have to pick him that way.
Well,
See,
And Julie flipped me off. She's literally
but that raises her
That's
vibes
vibes.
100%. Those are good vibes.
She was being the alpha male. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I get that. Yeah.
And like, look, I love Jeremiah, but like,
Jerry said one word that kind of won me over this year.
and Jeremiah makes lots of trades with me in Dynasty, and I love that. But like, Julie's got like the taste in music, and like, you know, it's got to be Julie. It's got to be Julie.
actually, this is
She
too
was
hard
right
for me.
here, Lava Life profile there. Yeah, for sure.
Lava Life, you just dated yourself so hard. You almost talked about a VHS like freaking dating profile that you had to put in your tube TV and watch.
It's like it's watching like the American Got Talent or whatever it is on TV. What is it?
All right, my vote is Julie.
Christian.
I need other votes.
Just cause like this is kind of the first ever time I've ever bowled with Jeremiah really being a C bowler, and honestly, I like our team dynamic and we have a lot of fun. So I'm gonna switch my answer and give it to Jerry.
All right, he's been bought a second time. Further proof.
Timmy?
Continue.
Oh, I mean,
Jeez.
I don't want her to be the alpha. That's pretty straightforward. I'm the alpha, so it has to be Jeremiah.
And for love of this bracket, we can't have Julie win twice, so it's Jerry.
Yeah.
Okay, Isaac versus Christian.
Can I just take myself out of this?
No, I want you to pick Isaac.
Okay.
He just
Yeah, I was like, I just kicked him out, but then I realized he's not even on the screen anyways.
Yeah, it's
So
like
it really
what
doesn't make a difference.
doesn't say anything.
Christian, I don't know, man.
I feel like
if I was bowling on a set with you and Isaac at a WCBT event,
you're gonna have more fun with
I get
Isaac.
better vibes. No, I get better vibes from you. Isaac is a very rough person.
I take things way too seriously to have as much fun as Isaac sometimes.
I like-
that's
true.
true.
But okay,
When
but
Christian's
no,
on like three siders and some edibles, he's
Christian. No, you're fun to be around, and but we can also talk the game and understand it. Isaac, is really fun to be around, but he's also chaotic.
Yeah,
That's what I kind of mean though.
So like, but chaos, like, and I love Isaac, and like I love chaos, but like I feel like you bring a moderate a level of chaos, which is a good level for vibes. I'm gonna go with Christian.
Me too.
Yeah.
Isaac.
Honestly, if you took
Christian,
out
you don't
and
get a
put
vote.
Milan in there, it's slam dunk.
Well, that's what I said at the start.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Get
saying.
yourself
You don't get your vote.
All right.
So it's Christian.
Maria versus Brandon.
Brandon's pretty.
You know what? I gotta go with Maria, and just because like I think Frames of Shame would have been dead if it wasn't for her.
Yeah.
100%.
So that's my vote. I'm going with Maria.
Podcast vibes, Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably pick Brandon, but I think Brandon has chill vibes. I like chill vibes sometimes.
That's true. Brandon is pretty chill.
He's like Palmer Jr.
But for sakes of this vibes, like
Okay.
Christian, you're the tiebreak.
Maria.
There we go. Maria moves on. All right, Christian versus Jack.
Oh God.
Christian versus Jack. We
Sorry,
should have called
Christian.
Brett. We should have called Brett Mapstone in for this one. I don't know.
I get good vibes from Jack. I don't know how angry he gets on lane because I've never played with him.
You know
I
what?
get good vibes
You know,
from the guy.
the thing that's really cool about Jack is like when he was a kid, he was the really, really angry kid. And now he's not at all. Like he's just like
He accepts it.
he's always chill now. He made a full 180.
I think he just handles his emotions a lot better now. Like,
Yeah, no,
This is-
100%. And like that's the thing, right? Is people mature, right? Like
yeah.
Fair enough.
Again, I'm saying Jack. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
like
It's a tough one for me. I just know you better though.
Yeah, I like Jack. Yeah,
So you're saying Jack, Tim?
yeah. Like I think we're really missing on Milan here, but yes, Jack.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Jack-
it's not a part of
Jack
Frames
is-
of Shame though.
yeah, you're right. But Milan does bring immaculate vibes.
I think Milan
Like-
would win this. I think he would
Well,
win
yeah,
this.
if he was on this list, 100%.
Yeah, he would. He would win. All right, Jack, it is.
So I got to tell you about good vibes, and I still laugh about this. We're at the Carriage House, I think it is, for YC 3 years ago, and Milan comes down with every Edmonton boy on the black team, because I think he was on the black team at that point, and they're all wearing like white house coats from the bathrooms. Oh,
Right.
and I was like, looked at this guy. I was like, wow, okay. And then he goes up to Annette and he starts, in Milan things. He starts talking to Annette, and I don't think Annette really the first part didn't understand his joke, but she's like, Annette, I'm having such a great time, and she's like, wow, that's awesome. Like, do you have any good ideas for like next year? What are you thinking you want to do? He's like, I have a great idea. And then they're like, what's that? He's like, let's get rid of Calgary. And with his normal straight face, and he walked away. And then that's like, I don't know what to take of that. I was like, oh, he got you.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
He's so
Yeah,
funny.
he said
He saw Dad a couple days ago, and he was like, "Oh my God, I was actually concerned you died." I was like, "Holy cow!" Okay. Anyways, Jack is moving on.
Yeah. Maria
Sorry,
versus
Christian.
Jerry. Like I said,
Oh.
Jerry's got some good vibes.
I feel I'm gonna go with Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry.
Uh,
Jerry's my boy. Jerry's my
yeah.
boy. Yeah.
Wow. Jerry versus Jack in the final.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Jack.
Jerry.
Wow.
Oh, Jack.
Oh wow. We have.
But
well,
it's
I'm
completely
It's
completely
I'm
a
gonna say
biased
Jack.
answer. At least because just from how much I've been through with Jack.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair.
That's fair.
So we got a tie. Jack and Jill or Jack and Jerry.
I will say that I want to say like nothing against Jack. I've taken Jerry under my wing. I've taught him some things about life, and
That
And we
is
won
not
green
good for vibes.
we won the green and gold together. No,
I think you just lost him this battle.
no. He's learning to stick up for himself. He's becoming he's voicing his opinions. He's getting better. I'm really proud of the kid. Yeah.
So we're saying Jerry wins.
Yeah, I like Jerry.
Jerry wins. Great job, guys.
All right,
Well
we
done.
are.
all right. That was really in depth.
Yeah, we went into the weeds there.
Yeah.
I feel like that set of bowlers has never been analyzed that much. At least some of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, with that all being said, we're gonna end this podcast. We've gone way over our quota.
For this,
Yeah.
we are
Uh,
stupid.
Good luck to everybody playing at Timmins this weekend. I do believe it's the ladies podcast next week.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And we'll catch y'all on the flip side. If not, we'll see you all in Manitoba. And there's 5PL this weekend. Crushers are playing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Let's
Go
go.
time.
Let's go.
Not interesting.
All right. Oh, wow.
Well,
We
this
might
is
have,
why
we
Milan
might
is
have
better.
something. We might have something coming up in March for everybody to be a part of. So keep your eyes open, and we'll see you all later.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Christian.